What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Just set up my little camera here. What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be working on tie rods, tie rod ends. Getting these all settled and figured out. Let's see what all we can do. I gotta watch the time. This is before work. So we're about to figure this out. So we got the tie rod ends here. I got the tie rods. Hardest trick is figuring out which one goes where. And I cleaned these up last night, the ends. Oddly enough, these are the same ball joints from 1989 all the way to 2020. Okay, so that's not that one. It's really easy to do. You just take them off, put the new ones on, make sure you're all lined up here. Hardest trick is find out which one's left hand, which one's right hand. And then I'll show y'all the trick. I've got the hubs over there for the 300. They are drying right now. I got them cleaned up. I'll grab those while I'm done with this. So, let's see if I can't get y'all in here. See if you can't see that. Where I'm going to be working. Okay, where I'm going to be working is right down in there. Alright. So, there is a notch. I don't know if you can see that. Right in there. You always want those facing out. So you grab two 17 millimeters. One, put it on. And you'll need your nuts for them. Make sure your nuts thread on there nice. And they do. They're still jam nut quality. Make sure your end is facing the right way. You're gonna put your nut on there. Like so. Take your 17, slide on here. I always like to turn these where they're easy to get to. And that's it, guys, man. These are really easy. Kinda one of those deals that I hate doing. The hardest part on redoing ball tie rod ends is the alignment. You can mess up really quick, fast, and in a hurry if you don't know how to do an alignment on one of these. Basically, you want to align the front tires with the rear. Get it as straight as possible. Take it for a test drive. I'm going to show y'all the old ones and why we replaced them. They're still good. Yes, they are. We replaced them because we haven't replaced them. I do tie rod ends once a year or whenever they start getting play. Call me over replacing stuff, but in my experience, rather replace them once a year than replace them out on the trail. And here are the old ones, you guys. Get y'all off of here. Here are the old ones. Some of these boots are ripped, like that one right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's ripped. But all those are, there's a couple, this one's worn out. See how it's sitting like that? This one's worn out. That you want them to be nice and smooth. You don't want them to be holding the, see, that one's still good. That one's still good. See how these are kind of bent out? These are good for backups. If he needs them, I'm going to give those back to him. I got the other two nuts here. Let's move on to the other side. Let's set it up real quick. Good job. Camera set up here. Like I said, you always want the little daily wrap, this little notch right here, this little notch. See it? You want that facing the outside of the tire. And that was my shoe. My Croc's making noise. This early in the morning. Put this in on here. Sometimes it's a lot easier to turn it on the board. Do it. Sometimes not. You need more room. Now you do want to make sure your handlebars are straight whenever you go to put all this back together. Onto the hubs, and tighten your hubs down. So you're going to take 17 here. You're going to just tighten this puppy up. That is as simple as it is on 300s now. Same works on 420, same works on every one of them. I don't like doing tie rod ends. Because they're a pain in the rear to get off. You don't have a lot of room to work. But, okay. It happens. Now we are doing ball joints on this one. I'm getting ready to do a video on how I like to do ball joints. And wheel bearings. Like that. There we go. That's tight. Then you'll go find you two cotter pins. Cotter pins are cotter pins, guys. I always go to Harbor Freight and buy the 550 tackless cotter pins. and I find the one that will fit what I need. Which almost always is the smallest one in the packaging. Yep. And you just slip it in there. Get it to where you can get in there, and this is what I don't like doing. Ball joints, guys. Because of this right here. My little chubby fingers of mine. No, can't get into small places like a lot of people can. And you just bend tabs over. Give them a quick little pinch there. Same thing for the other side, guys. Right in the hole. Sometimes you guys will use a little taparoo to get it in. Just don't tap it too much. Give it a little bend. You gotta replace that cotter pin too. Just get a little bend. I like to use a punch to flatten out the ends to keep it looking nice. And then, like I said, replacing the other cotter pin. I always keep the bolts on here, the nuts. Really? Let's replace this cotter pin while we're in here. Cotter pins are cheap, guys. No sense in cheaping out. Anytime I'm doing something and there's an older cotter pin in something that I see, especially if you haven't replaced it in a couple of years, I'll always take it off, tighten the bolt, check it, make sure she's good. And that is about it, guys. As you can see, up in there, replace that cotter pin there, add new tie rod ends. She's ready to go, guys.